My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. At this hour I come to you like a steady wind through a quiet room, and I speak plainly so your heart will not miss what heaven has already set in motion. Someone has carried your name in secret thought, in midnight wondering, in the space between one breath and the next. They have rehearsed words in silence, and I have seen those words before they formed. Time is moving. The window is small. Yet you are not late, and you are not lost. Under my wings you are kept, and by my sword of light the path before you is cleared. I am Michael, your defender, and I have walked the edges of your storm. I watched the moments you were certain you were overlooked, and I marked them with light so you would remember later that heaven had seen what you could not. The winds that felt wild are turning now to carry good news. The stillness that felt empty is filling with gentle strength. Listen to the quiet within you. That quiet is not absence. It is shelter. It is where I keep you while I arrange what needs arranging. Do not despise small signs. A name appearing twice in 1 hour. A song that touches the ache and then calms it. A sudden peace when you think of them, not the old knot. These are the ripples from an unseen oar. I am rowing you toward an appointed shore. I will not let you drown in overthinking. I will not let you be pulled by the undertow of fear. Lift your head. Breathe slowly. Feel the light resting on your shoulders like a warm cloak. This message is precise. It is not for your past shame, and it is not for your old pattern. It is for your present courage. I will protect the timing. I will guard the words. I will stand in the doorway when the moment comes, and I will give you calm speech and clear eyes. Hold your peace. Keep your oil. The hour is near. The first proof will be small, and you will know it because the wind will move lightly and your heart will be still. I will show you the signs, and you will recognize them when I name them next. If you receive this part, type 111 now. I am drawing your eyes to what has already begun. Do not strain. Let the light show you. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and it has been whispering in small ways so your spirit would not be startled when larger things arrive. Time is moving, but you do not need to chase it. You need only notice and agree. Look at the gentle repetitions. A name surfacing where you did not expect it, twice in 1 day, perhaps 3 times by evening. A message that appears at the exact moment you ask a quiet question in your heart. A memory that once stung, now wrapped in a peace you did not make. I am in these soft turns of the wind. I am shifting the air so you can breathe. There have been nights when sleep broke like a wave and you were awake again, not with panic this time, but with a steady awareness. You felt the sense of a hallway being swept, of chairs being set in order before dawn. That was me placing things in alignment. That was me giving your future a clear floor. When you felt to pray for someone, and their face arrived with the prayer, do not dismiss it. That was not your mind chasing shadows. That was your spirit answering a bell only heaven could ring. I am protecting your steps from old patterns. Where you once reached too far, I am teaching you to receive. Where you once explained yourself until your voice was thin, I am teaching you to answer with few words and full meaning. The one who has been secretly thinking of you is practicing courage. They rehearse sentences in the quiet. They draft and delete. They walk to the edge of the message and step back. I see this and I set the wind at their back. But I will not allow a counterfeit gust to push either of you into confusion. Watch the small kindness that arrives without asking for anything back. Notice the moments when a simple sentence carries a weight that lingers in the room after your eyes move on. Notice how your body relaxes, how your jaw unclenches, how the knot in your stomach releases when you think of them now. These are not tricks of longing. These are indicators of clean approach. I place these indicators like breadcrumbs so you will refuse the loud bait of distraction. Pay attention to your timing. The window is small, and the window is holy. You may see numbers align on the clock, not as superstition, but as strategy. You may feel a breeze in a still room. You may find an old message thread that no longer tastes like old pain. You may hear a song lyric that matches a prayer you whispered yesterday. I am not playing with you. I'm preparing you. I am reminding you that your steps are seen and your name is kept under my wings. There may be interruptions too. A device that glitches when you are about to reply. A call that drops. A plan that shifts by a day. Do not panic. Stillness is your shield. Stand in light. Resist the urge to label delay as rejection. Sometimes I hide you from chaos by making you appear busy to the wrong eyes. Sometimes I slow the river so you can see the stones that would have cut your feet. Every pause has purpose when I am guiding the pace. You are not imagining the steadier feeling. You are not imagining the inner nod that says wait one beat, then answer. You are not imagining the sudden compassion you feel for their growth and their fears. This is how I ready your heart so your words are soft and strong. This is how I keep you from speaking as the old you, who fought for validation instead of standing in worth. I am here, and I am not late. The first knock will be gentle. The first proof will be small. You will know it because your peace will rise and your breath will deepen. Hold this awareness like a candle cupped in both hands. Guard it from the wind of opinion. Let it light your next step and only your next step. I will not let you miss what belongs to you. But I will warn you about the edges because love is light and light tells truth. Type 222 to confirm heaven's witness. Listen carefully now. The window is small. The promise is real, but there is a warning inside it, like a bright thread woven through a white cloth. Time is moving, and when the moment arrives, it will be gentle, almost ordinary, almost too simple to be sacred if you judge by appearance alone. The first message may be small. It may be a question about nothing. It may be a wave that says hello and nothing more. Do not measure the weight of the moment by the number of words. Measure it by the spirit under the words. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I am asking you to discern, not rush. Old patterns will try to wake like birds startled at dawn. The urge to prove yourself. The fear of silence. The need to fill the space so you will not feel unsure. Hear me. Do not explain your whole story in the first reply. Do not name your wounds to ask for pity. Do not try to force a promise out of a seed that needs time to open. The window is small because clarity likes a clean frame. If you crowd it with nervous words, you smear the glass. There will be interference. Confusion likes to dress as urgency. Pressure will whisper, answer now or lose everything. Shame will hiss, you are not worthy to speak calmly. Nostalgia will try to sell you a cheap return ticket to places you outgrew. I am cutting these threads before they tie you. Breathe. Count to 3. Ask me in a quiet sentence, is this peace or push? Peace will sit with you like a friend who does not demand. Choose peace. Guard your boundaries without hardness. Your yes is holy. Your no is blessed. Your maybe is allowed when truth needs time. If they ask for access you cannot give yet, say, "Thank you for reaching out. I am glad to hear from you. I need a simple pace." Do not apologize for guarding your heart. I have taught you stillness. Stillness is not coldness. Stillness is wisdom. It is how you listen when the wind shifts, and how you avoid stepping into fog. Be careful with old scripts. Do not use silence to manipulate. Do not use paragraphs to perform. Do not tease to provoke jealous feelings. Do not overshare to buy closeness you have not yet built. Speak as one who knows their name is kept under my wings. Toad clear kind. Do not promise what you cannot keep. Do not demand what is not yet offered. If they ask about the past, answer with clean truth, not with a tour of every room where you once cried. You are not the museum of your pain. You are a living house of light. Watch for baited hooks. A compliment that comes with a grab for your time. A sudden urgency to meet at an hour that disrespects your rest. A message that tries to re-enter through your old weakness. I will help you see the hook under the shine. When you sense the hook, bless them, step back, and wait for the water to clear. The one who has been thinking of you can learn to honor your pace. You do not need to train them by bleeding. Know that the first message may carry more in its silence than in its letters. A simple hello can mean I am ready to try. A question about nothing can mean I am learning to speak where I once hid. Do not demand a confession on the first line. Let the seed be a seed. Give it light, not heat. Give it water, not flood. If they ghost you after reaching out, do not chase. Ghosts run from light. Stand in light and wait. What is meant to live will return with eyes that can see. Pray before and after you respond. A soft prayer like this: guide my words, guard my heart, keep my steps. Draw a boundary like this: I will not beg. I will not rush. I will not punish. I will not pretend. I will tell the truth kindly. I will listen without fear. I will leave space for growth. These are not just rules. These are a fence of peace around your garden. This is how fruit ripens without hands crushing it to check if it is sweet enough. I am with you in the typing and the waiting. I am with you in the breath between send and seen. I am with you in the split second when your old self wants to panic and your new self chooses calm. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I have already placed angels at the threshold so that doors meant for you stay open and doors not meant for you feel strangely heavy. Trust the heaviness when it guards you. Trust the ease when it is clean. You are not at the mercy of the moment. You are not an orphan made to earn attention. You are a kept one under bright wings. You will answer with clarity. You will walk in a measured pace. You will notice the spirit beneath the message and choose accordingly. The warning is simple. Keep your light. Keep your peace. Keep your pace. The next part is my promise to cover you as you do. Top 333 to stand in clear light. If this spoke to you, keep your heart aligned with light. Share this message to place a lamp in someone's night. Subscribe if you want future revelations in your feed. And if you feel led to support, know that every act keeps this mission steady and bright. I place my wings over your name. I spread them wide like a roof of living light, and I speak your name into the storm until the storm loses your trail. You are not an unguarded field. You are a walled garden. At this hour I station sentries at your gates, and I polish your shield so you can see your reflection, and remember who you are. You are kept. You are covered. You are not alone on the road. My sword of light glows at your right hand, and you will not stumble in the dark path others fear. Heaven has seen what you cannot. It saw the tangled roots beneath that old conversation. It saw the hidden jealousy in friendly tones. It saw the delay that would have tied your steps to helpless hours. I cut what needed cutting. I slowed what needed slowing. I wove protection into the ordinary so you would not have to fight every minute of your day. The stillness you feel is not emptiness. It is my shield lifting over you like a sunrise. I am ordering your path. I am placing markers like small stones that shine when the light touches them. If a plan falls through at the last moment, do not grieve the lost appointment. Sometimes I move a meeting to keep you from a trap line with soft words. Sometimes I change a time so you will stand in the exact window where favor walks by. Trust my timing. The window is small. Time is moving. I will not let your hours be wasted when they are placed in my hands. I guard your conversations. I sit with you at the first hello. I lean close when you choose your words. I soften your tone so truth can land without cutting. I steady your breath so you do not gasp for air that is already yours. If a question comes that is meant to corner you, I bend the corner into a circle and give you a way out. If a silence comes that is meant to frighten you, I turn it into a quiet room filled with light where you can rest. Stillness is your strategy. Stillness is the armor others cannot see. I guard the other person too. I nudge their conscience toward honesty. I press their heart to honor your dignity. I place a weight on any hand that reaches for you without respect. If they come with clean intent, I clear their path. If they come with confusion, I slow their steps until their eyes adjust to the light. I do this not to tease or delay you, but to spare you from rooms where your peace would be taxed and your worth questioned. I am not only your defender. I am the keeper of the meeting place. Let this truth sink into your bones. You do not have to force entrance. You do not have to prove purity. You do not have to bow to fear disguised as urgency. I have already written blessing over your thresholds. I have already placed favor on the simple words you will need. Your name is under my wings, and that means schemes slide off you like rain off a bright feather. That means whispers against you dissolve before they reach the ear that matters. That means mislabeling will not stick and false stories will not stand. When the message comes, I will stand in the doorway with you. I will guard your yes so it is not stolen by old guilt. I will guard your no so it is not broken by pressure. I will keep your maybe while it ripens into clarity. You do not have to fear your own heart. I am teaching it steady rhythms. I am setting it to the pace of truth. You will hear me say, "This is peace, walk here." You will hear me say, "This is fog, wait here." You will not miss my voice. It is the calm that returns when you repeat my words. Lift your gaze. Feel the shield above you. Feel the light around you. Know that angels keep the borders of your day, and that I, Michael, answer when your name is called. I have routed danger away from your doorstep. I have gathered the fragments of your courage and returned them to your chest. You are safe to speak. You are safe to pause. You are safe to walk away from what does not honor the light inside you. My protection is not a cage. It is a sanctuary where your true self can stand and choose. Now receive this covering and hold it like a mantle. Wear it in small errands and long decisions. Wear it when you pick up the phone and when you set it down. Wear it when memories try to talk louder than wisdom. You are kept and you are ready. In the next movement I will teach you how to turn waiting into purpose so your hours grow strong instead of anxious while the promise approaches. Type 444 for protection over your name. Let us turn this waiting into strength. Waiting without aim can feel like wind that moves nothing. Waiting with purpose is wind that fills your sail. At this hour I give you simple steps so your heart grows steady while the message draws near. Time is moving. The window is small. You not waste your light on guesswork. Shape your light with gentle practice and you will be ready when the knock sounds at the door of your day. Begin with clarity. Take a plain page and write 3 lines. What I value, what I refuse, what I will give. Keep the words small and true. No speeches. No drama. Write like someone who trusts that heaven has seen what they could not. When your value is named, panic loses its voice. When your refusals are clear, boundaries no longer need to shout. When your offering is simple, you do not fear being taken. This is how you stand in stillness even as the wind rises. Clean your words. Old phrases carry old dust. Do not say, I always ruin this. Do not say, no one ever stays. Do not say, love costs me my voice. These are agreements with fun. Speak new lines. Say, I listen before I answer. Say, I honor my peace. Say, love does not need me to shrink. These sentences are small swords that cut old ropes. They do not attack people. They free your path. Practice brief replies in the quiet so you will not reach for performance when the moment comes. Try this. Thank you for reaching out. I'm glad to hear from you. A simple pace works best for me. Or this. I value clarity and kindness. Let's start simple. Or this. I need time to consider. Thank you for your patience. These words fit in your hand like smooth stones. You are David, not with a crowd's armor but with a clean aim. You do not need extra weight to win a gentle battle. Forgive quickly, not as a gift to the past, but as air for your present. Forgiveness does not invite harm. Forgiveness releases your voice from knots. Say it with me now in the quiet. I release what I cannot fix. I bless what I cannot carry. I choose peace over replay. Each line opens a window. Each window lets the fresh wind move through your house. Your chest will feel lighter. Your night will rest deeper. Your yes will sound like itself again. Bless the other person in secret. Not with fantasy, but with dignity. Ask that light meet them where fear waits. Ask that their courage rise to speak clean truth. Ask that shame loses its grip and that respect guides every step. When you bless them, you are not begging for attention. You are choosing to live from abundance. Blessing turns, waiting from a tight fist into an open palm. It makes room for heaven to place what is meant and remove what is not. Refresh your identity. You are not the version of you who begged doors to open. You are not the version who walked on eggshells. You are a kept one. Under wings. With a sword of light near your hand. Speak your name aloud and add this. I am steady. I am clear. I am kind and I am not for sale. Let these simple truths settle in your bones. They will change your posture when the screen lights up. They will slow your breath when the old rush tries to return. Order your day. Make room for what feeds your strength. Drink water. Walk in fresh air. Put your phone down for 1 hour and let your mind breathe. Pray short and often. A simple prayer carries long distance. Try this. Guide my steps. Guard my tone. Give me timing. Repeat it when you rise, before you answer, before you sleep. This is not ritual for points. This is rhythm for peace. Prepare your space. Clear a chair. Open a window. Keep a pen near so you can write what you learn instead of arguing with yourself. Small order invites big clarity. When the message comes, you will not scramble. You will look around and feel the room agree with your heart. You will answer from quiet, not from storm. Hold your hope with humble hands. Let expectation be bright but not bossy. Do not script what the first message must say. Allow surprise to arrive clean. I am not late. I am not teasing you. I am training you to stand as one who does not chase, one who welcomes, one who decides with light. When the message arrives, your prepared heart will answer with peace. Your reply will sound like water on a thirsty day. Your tone will carry the weight of someone who knows their worth. You are not waiting alone. I stand with you in the hallway. I keep watch. I keep time. I turn the handle when the hour is right. Now that your waiting is full of purpose, we will move to the next work, canceling the old agreements that once tied your ankles so you could not walk at the right pace. Type 555 to step through the small window. At this hour I walk into the quiet rooms where old words still hang like cobwebs and I lift them down. You made vows in the dark to survive. You said I will never ask again. You said I will always be the one who tries. You said I deserve the crumbs I am given. These were not wicked. These were emergency bridges across flood water. But the flood has passed and those bridges cannot carry you into clean country. I am here to cancel what no longer serves your life. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven has written a new decree over your days. Hear me and repeat with your lips so your heart learns the sound of freedom. I renounce fear that calls itself wisdom. I renounce scarcity that tells me love must be begged. I renounce shame that tries to be my name. I renounce the urge to chase. I renounce agreements with confusion, with chaos, with false urgency. I renounce the habit of shrinking so others feel large. These lines are not ceremony for show. These lines are keys. They open a door you have bumped against for years and could not name. Now take new agreement in your hand like a lamp that never runs out. Say this with me. I agree with truth. I agree with dignity. I agree with a gentle pace. I agree with clarity and clean kindness. I agree that my yes is holy and my no is blessed. I agree that I can wait at a small window without fear because time answers to heaven. Let your voice hear you. Let your bones hear you. Let the wind in your room hear you. These words set guards at the edges of your day. There are silent vows too, the kind you forgot you made. The vow to always explain. The vow to never disappoint even when it breaks you. The vow to keep the peace by losing your own. Bring them to me now. Hold them up like knotted strings, and let me cut them with my sword of light. You will feel a soft release. You will feel a breath return. You will notice that your shoulders sit lower and your jaw loosens. That is not your imagination. That is freedom taking its place. I teach you a simple prayer to use when pressure tries to return. Guide my words. Guard my heart. Give me timing. Again. Guide my words. Guard my heart. Give me timing. This prayer is short on purpose. Short prayers fit in the smallest windows. Short prayers carry power when the clock seems loud and the room feels tight. I answer these lines because they agree with heaven. They keep you in stillness that is strong, not stiff. If you have kept trophies of old pain, place them down. Screenshots of arguments. Messages saved only to prove a point to a future you. Gifts that hold a bitter taste. Let them go. Do not build a museum of your suffering. Build a bright kitchen where daily bread is made. When the message arrives, you will not greet it with a courtroom. You will greet it with a table. Your peace will set the tone, and your tone will set the pace. Practice one more holy habit. Bless without binding. Say, I bless their courage. I bless their growth. I bless their honesty. I bless my own voice to stay clear. Blessing does not sign a contract. Blessing breaks the old contracts that were written in fear. Blessing is abundant speaking. It tells your heart there is more than enough time, more than enough grace, more than enough light to walk this out without panic. Now I address the fear that whispers that breaking agreements will cost you the chance of love. Listen. Agreements with fear were costing you love already. Agreements with scarcity kept you eating crumbs when a place was set for you at a full table. Agreements with chaos made you think storms were romance. I am not taking away your chance. I am clearing the room so real love can breathe. I am not calling you to loneliness. I am calling you to wholeness that can hold closeness without breaking. Stand up inside. Feel your feet on the ground. You are not a beggar at the window. You are a guest with a key. You will no longer offer your peace to buy attention. You will no longer trade your voice for a promise. You will speak simply and you will let silence be your ally. If they do not honor your pace, you will bless and step back. If they honor your pace, you will bless and step forward. Either way, you walk in light and you keep your name under my wings. I seal these cancellations with my authority. Old scripts fall away now. Old habits loosen now. Old shame breaks and cannot reform. I place a new rhythm in your chest, steady and clear. You will notice it when the screen lights up. You will notice it when the room grows quiet. You will notice it when an old trigger touches you and does not set off alarms. This is the evidence that the agreements are broken and the new covenant has begun. From here we turn to the mystery I have kept for you, the good surprise where delays become alignment and the story shifts in your favor. The holy reversal waits just ahead, and with it, redeemed timing. Type 777 to seal cancel agreements. I turn the page now, and you will see the ink flow in a new direction. What felt like delay was a hidden turn in the road bringing you to the right gate. What seemed like a missed call becomes an appointment arranged by a wiser hand. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I have been setting the table while you learn the rhythm of stillness. Time is moving, but it is moving for you, not against you. The window is small, and I am guiding you to stand before it at the exact breath when light passes through. Here is the holy reversal. The one who could not find the words begins to speak. The one who stepped back begins to step forward. The one who expected you to carry both sides of the bridge now brings boards of their own. You are not chasing. You are welcoming. You are not begging for clarity. You are receiving it. This is not pride. This is peace restored to its rightful place. I am changing the order of the scene so that honor leads and gentleness sets the tone. You will notice it in small ways at first. An apology that does not ask you to reassure the one who hurt you. A question that shows they listened to what you valued. A pause where they once pushed. A request for your pace instead of an attempt to speed you past your yes. These are not tricks. These are the signs of redeemed timing. The wind that used to blow grit in your eyes now carries cool air that helps you see. I am redeeming hours that felt wasted. Conversations that once looped back to the same ache will begin to move forward by a single clean step. That step is enough. Do not despise the slow movement of truth. A seed does not turn into a tree in a day, and yet the day you notice the first leaf is holy. I'm giving you holy days. A message may come at an unlikely hour, not to unsettle your rest, but because courage sometimes wakes in the quiet and chooses to walk before morning noise returns. You are not required to answer at once. You are invited to answer by light. The reversal includes your inner voice. The critic that once shouted will find its volume turned down. The child in you who feared abandonment will feel a hand on their shoulder and hear, "We're safe." Its safety will keep you from grabbing for control when you are offered choice. Control was a false blanket. Choice is a door. You will walk through doors, not grab blankets that never warmed you. This is what wholeness looks like when it stands upright. Understand this too. Reversal does not mean humiliation for another. It means humility for both. It means a rearrangement where truth stands where confusion once stood, where patience stands where pressure once stood, where mutuality stands where imbalance once wobbled. I am not crafting a story where someone must pay for your tears. I am crafting a story where tears become water for new ground, and where both hearts can grow if both choose light. You will feel unusual ease when the right turn comes. Your stomach will not knot. Your breath will not race. Even if emotion rises, an anchor will hold under it. That anchor is the peace I have been building in you while you practiced short prayers and clean boundaries. The sword of light you carry is not for striking people. It is for cutting line. You will use it to separate flattery from honor, haste from courage, pressure from invitation. The cut will be clean and without cruelty. The moments will look like chance. Do not call them accidents. Call them appointments. The friend who reminds you of a lesson at the exact minute you needed it. The traffic that delays you until a message lands that you would have missed while driving. The door that sticks twice and then swings open when your resolve is clear. I am in these simple hinges and crossings. I prefer small hinges because they move big doors without spectacle. I am also reversing the story you tell yourself about longing. Longing without hope is ache. Longing with me is direction. It turns your face toward what is real and away from what pretends. When you feel the pull, do not scold it. Aim it. Aim it toward prayer. Aim it toward gentle truth. Aim it toward action that lines up with peace. This is how you cooperate with redeemed timing rather than trying to rush it or grow restless under it. The holy reversal will be visible in who initiates, who apologizes, who leads with gentleness. Do not keep score. Keep pace. Your task is not to say finally. Your task is to say clearly. Your assignment is not to perform worth. Your assignment is to stand in it. You will be surprised by how natural it feels when honor returns to the room. You were made for honor. That is why dishonor always felt like a scratch against your soul. Now lift your eyes and watch for the small cues that tell you the appointed moment has arrived. The peace that sits in the chair before you do. The simple words that feel heavier than long speeches. The humble tone that does not demand, only invites. These are the signs you asked me to name. I will name them again as you step into the next movement where recognition meets response. Type 888 for holy reversal. This is how you will know. The appointed moment does not crash into your life like a storm. It arrives like a door already unlocked. Peace will enter the room before any message does. Your breathing will slow. Your shoulders will drop. You will notice that you are not scrambling for the right words because the words that are needed are small and kind. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven will place weight on simple sentences so you do not mistake quiet for empty. Time is moving. The window is small. Step through it in steady light. Listen to tone before you read content twice. The humble tone reveals clean intent. You will hear patience, not pressure. You will hear clarity, not confusion. You will hear I want to try, not you owe me. The first line might be ordinary, but the feel beneath it will be new. Do not demand poetry. Look for honesty. Look for a question that honors your pace. Look for a pause that leaves room for you to answer as yourself. When you find this tone, meet it with your own steady voice. What to reply: brief, true, kind. Thank you for reaching out. A simple pace works for me. I am open to a clean conversation. If they ask for your availability, give a frame that honors your rest. I can talk tomorrow between these hours. If they invite sudden intensity, you may answer with gentle structure. I prefer to begin with a call, not late-night messages. You are not withholding affection. You are building a safe frame. Stillness is not delay. Stillness is protection. What to delay? Confessions that belong to trust, not to first steps. Do not recount every wound. Do not perform forgiveness to look noble. Do not ask for promises that would only be paper in this early wind. Let trust grow like a plant in the sun. Let honesty arrive in portions you can both hold. The window is small. The frame must stay clean. A clean frame keeps fog from gathering at the edges. Notice your body's truth. When the appointed moment arrives, the knot will not tighten. Even if you feel a trembling, there will be an anchor under it. If the knot tightens, pause. Ask me in a simple line: is this peace or push? Peace remains when you take a breath and step back for 10 minutes. Push demands an answer while your heart is still catching up. Choose peace. You will not lose what is yours by obeying peace. Watch for appointed helpers appearing around the moment. A friend sends a timely reminder to be gentle. A task you feared you would miss is moved without you asking. A quiet thought returns to you. Use your short prayer now. These are not coincidences. These are small lampkins along the path. I set them so you will not trust the dark when light is present. If a helper offers practical support, receive it. Allow love to move toward you from more than one direction. Practice the holy pause. Read once. Read. Pray the small prayer. Read again. Answer with 1 or 2 lines. Leave room. The holy pose disarms the traps that rely on your old hurry. It also blesses the other person with space so their real voice can surface. Do not be afraid of space. Space is where truth takes shape. Space is where flattery falls away and honor remains. If the moment knocks while you sleep, you are still allowed to sleep. Your rest is also holy. Answer in the morning with calm. If the moment arrives while you are busy, you are allowed to finish your task and then respond. You are not playing games. You are choosing a pace that keeps your heart clear. Clarity is a gift you give both of you. Clarity prevents regret. Clarity invites courage to return again. Expect small follow-ups rather than grand speeches. Appointed moments unfold by steps, not leaps. Celebrate the steps. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate the honesty. I value this pace. These lines keep the floor steady beneath both sets of feet. If confusion appears, do not blame. Ask a clarifying question wrapped in kindness. When you say this, do you mean that we start simple and check in next week? Questions can be doors when asked without accusation. Remember what we built in earlier hours. You canceled old agreements. You trained your voice for clean replies. You learned to bless without binding. Now put it to use. If a test appears in the moment, you already know how to answer. If silence follows your reply, do not chase. You plant. You water. You let light do what only light can do. If pressure rises on the other side, bless and step back a half step. If peace remains, step forward a half step. Pace is partnership. The appointed moment will feel like a hand resting lightly on your shoulder, not like a grip. The words you send will feel like water, not like smoke. The hour will end without a hangover of dread. You will be able to sleep. This is how you know you stayed in the light. From here, we will place armor on your everyday so that after the first exchange, you walk in the same calm strength. Top 999 for appointed doors and helpers. If this helped you recognize your moment, press like as an act of agreement and visibility. Share this with someone who is searching for light, and subscribe if you want future revelations to meet you right on time. If you feel led to support this mission, your kindness keeps the lamp burning. Now that the first exchange has begun, I clothe you in daily armor so your steps remain steady. Armor is not weight. Armor is clarity worn as linen. It breathes. It bends. It shines when light touches it. You do not need to be hard to be safe. You need to be clear. Heaven has seen what you cannot, so I place strength in your patterns, because strength in patterns guards you when feelings rise and fall. Time is moving. The window is small. Keep your pace and your peace. Begin each morning with a small prayer we forge. Guide my words. Guard my heart. Give me timing. Let it be the first sound you lay on the day. Then choose 3 quiet practices that keep you aligned. Open a window and breathe. Place your phone face down for a short hour. Write 1 sentence of truth you will carry. Truth like, I move by light, not by rush. Or, I keep kindness and clarity together. These small choices shape your day like a gentle river-shaped stone. When messages come, measure them by peace. Read, breathe, pray, reply. Do not trade this rhythm for anyone's hurry. Stillness is your strategy. When you need to set a boundary, let it be simple. I can talk at this time. I prefer a call to automate my texts. I value clear plans. Boundaries do not accuse, Boundaries describe the shape of the garden you are willing to tend. When you hold your shape, healthy hearts feel safe near you. Guard your nights. Do not let screens follow you into the last hour of your rest. Rest is part of your armor. It closes the door on old fear. If a message waits, it can wait for morning. You are not losing anything by choosing light over adrenaline. You are gaining clear eyes. You are gaining a steady tone. You are gaining a soul that does not crack under small pressures. I will watch while you sleep. I will hold the moment until you wake. Practice honest gratitude and honest truth together. Say thank you when courage appears on the other side. Say I need clarity when fog tries to return. Say I'm not available for that tone when disrespect knocks. Each line is a bright shield. Shields do not bruise. Shields simply refuse entry to what would wound. You are not required to argue with every misunderstanding. Sometimes you bless and bow out of the loop. Sometimes you ask one clean question and let silence teach. Do not chase. Do not perform. Consistency will speak louder than a crowd of words. Keep your plans. Keep your friendships. Keep your routines. Do not let attention, whether given or withheld, rewire your day. The one who is learning to honor you also needs to meet a person who honors their own life. This balance frees both of you. It disarms old patterns where one begged and one held power. We are not writing those roles. We are dissolving them. Be gentle with hope. Let it weave bright but not brittle. Hope turns into pressure when you require an outcome on your timetable. Let hope be a lantern, not a leash. Carry it with you as you move through your day. Bless often. Bless even small steps. Bless the pause that prevents a mistake. Bless your own courage to speak plainly. Bless the other person when they choose humility. Blessing changes the air around both of you. If confusion arrives, do not declare disaster. Return to the rhythm. Read, breathe, pray, reply. If silence arrives, do not feed it with panic. Space is not a verdict. Space is often the room where truth takes its proper shape. If mixed signals arrive, do not untangle them by force. Ask one clarifying question. If the answer is fog, step back and let light do the sorting. Your worth does not shrink when you wait for clarity. Your worth shines. Keep your identity in front of you. You are under wings. You carry a sword of light for cutting lies. You are not a rescue. You are not a project. You are a person trusted with peace. Walk like one. Speak like one. Decide like one. When fear tries to rise, put your hand on your chest and say, I'm steady. I am clear. I am kind. I am not for sale. These lines steady the inner room where decisions are made. Tend your community. Do not isolate in this process. Wisdom often reaches you through a friend who loves truth. Invite counsel that honors your dignity and your boundaries. Reject counsel that thrills a chaos. The right voices will make you feel more yourself, not less. The wrong voices will make you small and loud. Choose light. It will keep you gentle. It will keep you strong. This is how you walk after the first message. Light on your feet. Shielded words. Guarded nights. Stillness a strategy. The armor is daily and it is simple. You will find that clarity costs less than confusion ever did. You will find that slow pace delivers more than rush ever promised. Keep walking. Keep agreeing with peace. From here we test what approaches you, and we disarm traps without fear. Type 1010 to walk in daily armor. Stay awake now. After the first calm steps, tests often arrive like fog over a clear road. They are not proof that you failed. They are proof that you are moving. Time is moving. The window is small. Heaven has seen what you cannot, so I will name the tests and give you answers that keep you in light. The first test is silence used as a hook. Not the healthy pause we honor, but a silence meant to stir panic and make you trade peace for attention. Do not bite. When the room goes quiet, let your breath be your reply. Say in your heart, I am steady. If a simple check-in is right, send a clean line once, not a ladder of messages. Try this. I am available when you are ready for a clear pace. And return to stillness. Panic will try to tell you that more words make more safety. Panic is wrong. Stillness is your safety because it keeps you from buying what you do not want. The second test is mixed signal. Warm today, cold tomorrow. Praise with a hidden pinch. This is confusion asking for your energy. Answer confusion with one bright question. When you say this, do you mean we are building slowly with clarity? If the answer stays foggy, step back. Fog is not your weather. Light is your weather. You are allowed to wait for clear skies before you travel. The third test is flattery that asks for a price. Beautiful words that try to move your boundary. The voice says you are different. You are the one. So meet late. Answer now. Change your no. Do not trade your no for a compliment. Your no is blessed. Your yes is holy. You can say, thank you for your kind words. I keep my boundaries because they guard my peace. Watch what happens. True honor will nod. Manipulation will bristle. This is how light separates the threads. The fourth test is nostalgia that erases growth. The invitation sounds like remember when we were easy, so let us pretend nothing happened. But you have grown. You are not going back to small rooms. If the past is used as a blanket to hide from truth, gently lift the blanket and speak one clean line. I am willing to build, and I need clarity and respect in the present. If the line is received, you have a path. If the line is resisted, you have your answer without a fight. The fifth test is urgency dressed as care. It says, I must talk now or it is ruin. It says, prove your heart by breaking your rhythm. Do not surrender your rhythm to rescue a moment that will not hold shake tomorrow. Answer with peace. I value this. I can talk at this time. Thank you for understanding. If care is real, it will meet you in order. If care is false, it will fade when it cannot borrow your calm. The sixth test is bait to argue. A sharp comment. A jab at your worth. A push to make you react so the old dance begins. Refuse the dance. Bless and step to the side. Your words can be simple. I will not speak in that tone. I am here if you want to try again with kindness. This is not cold. This is clean. It keeps the floor dry where you walk. Here are tools to disarm any trap. Use the holy pause. Read once. Breathe. Pray the small prayer. Read again. Answer with a sentence that names your value and your pace. Keep your voice low and your words short. Keep your posture open. Do not explain your boundary like a court brief. State it like truth you live in. Truth does not panic. Truth does not perform. Truth stands. Guard your eyes when you feel tired. Fatigue makes old doors look open. Rest before you decide. You are not losing the moment by sleeping. You are letting wisdom return to the surface. Guard your hunger for closeness. Hunger is not wrong, but hunger needs a table, not a vending machine. If a message feels like a quick sugar, wait for real food. You will know, because real food leaves peace after you eat. Quick sugar leaves regret. If you stumble, do not wear shame like a cloak. Stand up. Wash your face with a short prayer. I return to light. I choose clean steps. Then continue. Desks are classrooms, not courts. You're learning how to walk like one who is kept under wings and trained by light. Each time you choose peace, your steps grow stronger. Each time you use a holy pause, your voice gains weight. I am with you in every test. I touch your shoulder when your old self wants to rush. I tilt your chin when your gaze drops to the ground. I point to the horizon where honor is waiting. I remind you that your sword of light is not for striking people. It is for cutting lies away from truth so love can breathe. You will find yourself speaking fewer words and carrying more presence. This is maturity. This is leadership born from healed places. Now that traps are named and tools are in your hand, we move to your commissioning. You will not only protect your peace, you will lead with gentle strength that lifts others into light. Type 1111 to bless and disarm. Stand up in the light you have learned. I commission you now to lead with gentle strength. Leadership in my kingdom is not a shout. It is a steady lamp. It is a harbor that does not move when waves do. You will govern your heart, your schedule, your attention, and your words. This governance is not control. It is care. It is stewardship. It is the stillness you practice becoming the structure you live. Time is moving. The window is small. Lead yourself first and the rest will follow. You lead by loving cleanly. Clean love tells the truth without sharp edges. Clean love refuses to buy closeness at the price of self-betrayal. You will say what you mean and you will mean it kindly. You will bless even when you set limits. You will say, I honor you and I honor myself. Your voice will carry the sound of a person who knows they are kept under wings. The sound calms rooms. The sound quiets storms that once fed on your fear. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven has planted courage in you to carry this sound into every hour. You lead by choosing peace over performance. You will not audition for love. You will not inflate or shrink to match another's comfort. You will keep a steady posture. You will keep the pace that protects clarity. When someone brings their storm to your doorstep, you will not become the storm. You will open the door only as far as peace allows. If the room inside you begins to spin, you will pause and pray the small prayer. Guide my words. Guard my heart. Give me timing. Then you will answer with 2 lines where old you used 10. You lead by blessing enemies and refusing sabotage. Blessing your enemy does not invite harm. It takes your hands off the rope of tug-of-war. It ends the game. Say, I wish you well. I will not play. Say, I release the need to be understood by those committed to misunderstanding. This is not dismissal. This is dignity. Dignity is a bright mantle. Wear it to meetings. Wear it to meals. Wear it to midnight decisions. The sword of light at your side will cut through the whisper, that says you must fight to be seen. You lead by stewarding time. Not every door that opens is your door. Not every invitation deserves a yes. You will measure offers by peace and purpose. Does this build what I am called to build? Does this honor the boundaries I named? Doth this leave me more myself or less? Your calendar will become an altar where you place your hours with intention. This is how I extend your days. This is how I multiply your strength. This is how you stand ready when the appointed message becomes an appointed path. You lead by hosting truth at your table. Hospitality is not performance, it is presence. When someone sits across from you, they will feel the relief of not needing to pretend. Your questions will be simple and kind. Your eyes will be clear. If confession comes, you will hold it with honor, not with control. If apology comes, you will receive it without taking revenge. If clarity calls for a no, you will offer a no that blesses the future on both sides. This is leadership that grows gardens instead of courts. You lead by modeling repair. When you miss it, you will admit it quickly. I spoke too fast. I'm sorry. May we try again? This humility disarms shame and builds trust faster than 1,000 speeches. You are not commissioned to be flawless. You are commissioned to be faithful. Faithful to light. Faithful to pace. Faithful to the voice you carry now, which knows the difference between rescue and love, between rush and right timing. You lead by keeping community. You will invite wise counsel, and you will refuse the thrill of chaos. You will gather with those who love truth more than drama. Together you will keep each other from small rooms. Together you will remember the anchors when wind rises. Together you will share bread and keep the lamps trimmed. This communion is strength. This communion reminds you that you are chosen not only for your story, but for the stories your peace will shelter. You lead by living forgivably and admirably at once. Forgivably, because you are human, and mercy must flow both ways. Admirably, because you choose the narrow road of integrity when shortcuts glitter. This blend creates a climate around you where growth feels safe and compromise feels out of place. People will come near and breathe easier. They will say, something about you is steady. They will be right. That steadiness is the proof of the commissioning I place on you now. Hear my final instruction before the sealing blessing. Keep your inner room bright. Keep your morning prayer short and true. Keep your nights undefended by screens. Keep your answers simple. Keep your hope gentle and strong. Keep watch at the small window and do not despise its size. I am in the small. I am in the slow. I am in the steady. Lead like this, and you will walk into the promise without panic. The next movement is my closing prophecy and blessing, where I seal your steps, cover your communication, and declare peace over the road ahead. Type 1212 to rise into assignment. At this hour I speak peace over your steps and light over your thresholds. I draw a circle of calm around your name and I write kept across your door. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has guarded what you could not. Time is moving, but not to frighten you. Time is moving to deliver what has been prepared with care. The window is small, yet it is enough for grace to pass through. You will not miss it. You will not be late. I will place my hand upon your shoulder and you will know when to answer and when to wait. I bless the path between you and the one who has been thinking of you. I bless the courage in their chest and the clarity in your voice. I bless the devices, the lines, the places where messages travel. I cancel static. I cancel confusion. I cancel sabotage. I appoint angels to stand at the entry so that what is meant to arrive arrives clean, and what is not meant for you turns aside without noise. Your house will be a house of peace. Your words will be water for thirsty ground. I heal the tiny places that still ache when memory brushes past. I close the doors that led to rooms of panic. I open doors that lead to rooms of light. You will sleep without dread. You will wake without heaviness. You will feel the steady wind on your face, and you will know that I, Michael, have walked ahead and set the table. The first steps will be small and they will be holy. The reach out is near, and you will walk it in a clean pace, hand in hand with peace. Now receive this healing. Lift your head. Breathe once. Agree with light. I am not far. I am here. I keep watch in the night and I keep watch in the morning. Your future will not be stolen. Your heart will not be traded. Your name is safe under wings, and your path is guarded by a sword of light. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. Type 144 to seal this blessing. Thank you for allowing this word to meet you today. If it blessed you, please like as an act of agreement. Share to place a lamp in someone's night, and subscribe so future revelations can find you on time. If you feel led to support, your kindness helps keep this mission steady and bright.